Hey guys, so we're going to talk about Juri today. So she's been released on Street Fighter V for about a week now, and I've been thoroughly enjoying her. I've been very excited ever since she came out because she was a very special character for me in Street Fighter 4. When it came to Street Fighter 4 Vanilla, I got really bored of the game, and I wasn't having fun with it because I just couldn't find a character to use. When it comes to Street Fighter, I usually really like Cammy, but I just had a lot of problems playing Cammy in Street Fighter 4, execution-wise. So I didn't use her, and I tried using Sakura, Abel, Honda. It just wasn't working out for me. Super came out, Juri was released, she looked really fun, gave her a shot, and I really liked her. So, hashtag make Street Fighter great again. She's back for Street Fighter V, and I'm loving it. No longer really have to use my placeholder Cammy. I definitely find Juri to be a lot more fun than Cammy in this game. I still like Cammy, I might still use her every now and then, but Juri's definitely going to be my main. And so, decided to make this video so we can kind of talk about Juri making the transition from Street Fighter 4 to 5. Now, I'm not a very great player, and by no means is this a guide, but kind of just want to talk about things that I've noticed, maybe this could help out beginners or those who haven't touched Juri yet. Though it's been a week, you probably have already. So this is going to be under the assumption that you've already kind of went through all of her moves, but we are going to talk about some of her specials and certain moves, especially the ones that are different from Street Fighter 4. So, you know, first off, her specials are definitely different. Her fireballs, she only has one fireball now. No longer do you hold it and release to fire it. It's just this. And that's the only fireball. Doesn't go full screen, just kind of stops after a while. Fairly slow. I believe it gets faster with Feng Shui Engine, which is her V trigger. Yeah. So definitely has much longer range, goes a lot quicker, and since your dash is a lot better with it, you can rush in. So she's got 3 charges with the kicks. I kind of think of it kind of like Jam. That's what it reminds me of, Jam from Guilty Gear. And you can kind of think of them like Rekkas too. Well, if I can hit them. There we go. So they can cancel into each other. And of these, even though this one is going to be your main combo ender, like this, I think the most important ones are going to be these two. I think these are going to be your most important charges to have. Mainly because this is going to be, that's going to be your mix-up tool for your Oki, and then this is going to be for your combos. Because even though you can combo, this is going to be like the main combo you're going to see a lot of Juris use. But let's say you don't have that charge, you can do this instead. So you got options. And also that cancels into your critical art, so, well, I'm not very good at it, but let's try it again. There we go. So you can do that. Also, her EX, you can use that to combo too. Well, I fucked up. Here we go. I'm gonna get it this time. There we go. So, yeah, pretty good once you get used to it. And then of course with her V trigger, I always think of V trigger as kind of like a Roman cancel. So you can pretty much repeat the combo. And in her V trigger, she doesn't have to do the move once to store the charge, she'll do it automatically. So you can just wreck the shit out of them. And then EX being pretty good. So you got options in case you don't have the roundhouse kick charge. So that's why I don't think it's as important as the low and the medium. Because with the low, one thing I like to do is when I get that knockdown, like drop it into a combo. That was pretty bad, but you understand what I'm getting at there. Speaking of knockdown, she has this overhead, the forward medium kick. but I can't find any good way to use it. I once did a trick on a friend where I did this, and I'll wake up, hit him with the overhead, and he'd get hit by it sometimes, but you can't really seem to link or cancel it into anything, at least from what I've observed, because I haven't been able to cancel it into a V trigger, into any of her specials or anything. So I don't know if it's just to kind of make your opponent aware and then just keep mixing them up, but I haven't really found a good way to use it. For anyone out there who has any ideas and it's worked out great for them, please by all means comment on here. I'm not a great player, but I want to get better, and I'm sure everybody out there wants to learn, so let's learn Juri together. Her other specials, instead of her pinwheel being quarter circle back, it's now like a dragon punch kick motion. And this one's pretty quick. You can end some combos with it, but I would probably think you only want to do that if the opponent's blocking. That way you can just kind of keep pressuring them, maybe do a frame trap. Otherwise, you're probably going to want to end your combos with the heavy version, like your target combo, for example. And, you know, you get the knockdown with that, and it's free of charge, free of meter, so it's pretty good. So you can do something like that, and then while they're down, get their charges. That's usually when I get my charges, is when they're knocked down, or if they're trying to zone me, because it can stuff out fireballs. So Ryu throws a fireball at you, just quarter circle forward kick, and it'll stuff it. Only sad thing about that is you can only really do it 3 times, so that's one thing I don't like about the way this works, but we'll make do. She no longer has the dive kick, it's just not there. She does have an aerial target combo though. That was bad. She get the knockdown, but I haven't really found a way to use it or incorporate it yet. So that's one thing I'm still working on. I think I've read her jump medium punch is pretty good as an air-to-air. So if your opponent's jumping, you can jump up and you might be able to hit them with that. I'm not really certain. Her quarter circle back is now this kind of flip kick. It's not an overhead though, and you can cancel it into the super, or her critical art I should say, and I think it's a lot easier canceling that into her critical art than her you know, light pinwheel, because you can, but I hate doing it. What else can we talk about? Talk about some of her normals. I think this is her anti-air. I'm not very good at using it. This is apparently another anti-air, and I'm real bad at using that. Otherwise, this is pretty good. Her critical art can anti-air, but I probably wouldn't recommend it. And another thing about the critical art, too, is I actually don't really use the critical art. Even though I've practiced some combos canceling into it, I don't utilize them because I think, considering the fact that her EX quarter circle forward kick, and this especially, EX pinwheel, because EX pinwheel, that's pretty much her main reversal in my opinion. Much better than trying to do a regular pinwheel, you know, if you're being pressured. So considering the fact that those two moves are very good, I don't really see myself saving meter just to use a critical art, but hey, it's situational, smoke 'em if you got 'em, right? Yeah, so as we kind of saw earlier, she's got options with the combos, 'cause I think I was going to go next with that. That's one thing why I find her a bit more fun to play. Let's see, we talked about some anti-airs. Walk speed, she's got pretty much the same walk speed as Cammy, so that's pretty nice. Despite the fact that she can't zone anymore, well, she can zone lightly. She can drop that out and dash in, get in your face, and try to mix you up for the knockdown or a combo. I think she still has the same MO. Apply pressure, mix up, get the knockdown, rinse and repeat pretty much. You can tick throw so much with her and I love it. What else? Talk about her V skill. Her V skill's kind of interesting. It's almost like the counter that she had in 4, but not quite. You no longer have that kind of animation. She just kind of sits there and charges and does that. You can combo into it with her target combo, so that does hit. And if you can cancel out of it, and if you store it for a certain amount of time, you can combo with it. And I think the cue for that is when you see the clouds around her feet, like right there, right that. I think that's when she gets to level 2. So we'll just cancel out, or let's do this. Oh, I messed up. I was in the zone for the usual combo. Yeah, it's right there. But you can't do that with just the normal one. It doesn't combo, so you have to charge it. Yeah, so I didn't get that charge down. I think that's what it is. Yeah, that must be it. So it has to be right there. When you kind of see the... Where is it then? That was bad. There. No? Maybe it only shows up once you've gotten it. Right there. If you saw it, a little cloud of dust that went through. Do it again. There. I'm not sure how long you can hold the charge though, but that seems to be when it'll be stored. And you can use that to kind of, I guess you could use it to fake out your opponents. I've had one of my friends fall for it. I'll just kind of sit there and keep faking it out, and then I hit them with the full charge. And it's kind of funny when that hits. For her V trigger, she's got her Feng Shui engine, where I think her dash gets enhanced, her fireballs get enhanced. She no longer has to charge them. She just does them right there. And then her normals become cancelable into each other, kind of like a Magic series thing, like Marvel vs. Capcom. So you can kind of do stuff like that, and, you know, that's cool. And, of course, you can do fun combos with it. You know, you can do something like that for some damage. So, you can get really creative with Juri because... At least so far, it seems a lot of her combos are going to start with something that will, and I mean her main combos, not like her light combos like that, or, you know, her target combo, but mainly the stuff that's going to connect with her quarter circle forward, with her charges. So I know this and this both cancel into that. And then usually after that move, you're going to want to do crouching medium punch, which can cancel into this, or can cancel into that. And, you know, if you do the, you kind of get the knockdown either way. You know, knock them down long enough to get the charge, and then, you know, try doing her cross-ups, which she's got too, which I love. So it's fun to do. I love dropping them and, you know, doing that shit. So it's pretty fun. Sadly, you probably beat me pretty easy once you figure out the dumb shit that I do. But if you guys have any Juri strats to share, please comment them. I want to get in your heads. And I want to learn. I want to learn how to be the best Juri that I can be. But in the end, she's a lot of fun. I really like playing her. For her V reversal kind of reminds me of her Ultra 2 in Street Fighter 4, which is where she did the flip kicks and then knocks you down and slams you. Except without, you know, all the extra stuff. She just kind of does a weird flip kick. I don't know if it's very good. It could just be because I'm just bad at utilizing V reversals, but it feels like there's a lot of startup to it. So it's probably easy to bait. Someone can probably just, you know, space out their attacks in a block string, and then if you try using it, they're just going to block it and then punish. But if you guys have any advice or information on that, by all means, comment. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all I have to really say right now in regards to Juri off the top of my head. So I'm just kind of, you know, going by what I can here. I don't really have anything written. But if you guys have anything to share, if y'all know how to, you know, use her aerial target combo, I would definitely like to know, because the only other way I know how to use it is with her V trigger. If I do something silly like this. And I don't know, that just seems silly. It seems like a waste of V trigger. I would rather use it the way, you know, I showed earlier, like, you know, in a combo like this. Well, you get the idea if I can get the combo in. Well, that was bad. There we go. So yeah, don't be like me, don't drop your combos. Oh, I actually forgot to mention this move. I really like this move because it moves her forward and you can crush counter off of it. So I think it's a pretty good spacing move. Let me know what you guys think of that. I haven't seen too many Juri's players use it. Like I've seen some compilations of II, Flo, some of Sako, and some they kind of use it like sometimes, but they'll just throw it out like once in a while. I think it's probably because it doesn't have lower body invuln. That might be why, and they probably just don't want to use it because of that. So let's say he's doing that, and well, he doesn't seem to be knocking me out of it. I got the crush counter there. I don't know. I don't see any reason why not to. Oh, well, yeah, there we go. There was one... I don't think it has lower body invuln. There was one... Or maybe it was just timing. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. But... It could just be his range is real bad. No, his foot was clearly out. So if it has lower body invuln, then why would you not want to use it? Oh well. Anyways. I don't know, maybe there's something I just don't get. But if you guys know, let me know, because I want to know. And then anybody else who reads the comments, they'll know. And we'll all know, and we'll all become better Juri players together. And I think that's the main goal. Because Juri's a great character. She's amazing. She's fun. We all love her. But yeah, that's off the top of my head for now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If not, tell me why you didn't enjoy it. Tell me why you did enjoy it. Share all your Juri information with me. But yeah, I definitely want to put up more Street Fighter videos in the future. I do have a few from Ultra Street Fighter 4 that I play with my friends. I do kind of want to put more fighting game stuff on this channel, so I might look into recording some matches, some lobbies that my friends and I have, and y'all can witness the scrubbery that goes on. Anyway, so that's it for now. I do hope y'all have a great day. Y'all take care.